I just need more vodka. Sour Caroline.
Bop, bop, wah. All right, you ready?
Introduce yourself. Oh, that's right.
What's up, everybody? My name is Brad.
I'm Sean.
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee tonight with all my friends with me, and I'm double fisting, dual wielding, if you will, a Coke Zero and my daily gallon of water. What about you?
Nice, Brad. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm in my office. I got my books, movies, Baby Groot as usual, and then Baby Yoda today because we're talking about The Mandalorian, and I also have my Star Wars mug.
Nice. I'm also dual wielding Baby Yodas. I've got Baby Yoda here and Baby Yoda over there. So the double Baby Yodas. What are we talking about tonight? Much to discuss.
Well, first of all, we're talking about Grogu, not Baby Yoda.
Ah, my bad.
But then,
Sorry.
Second of all, we're continuing our Mandalorian series, Season 2 right now, first chapter 13 and 14. We're trying to get caught up. We're nearing the end of the season, and these last episodes have been pretty good. I don't want to give any spoilers yet, but we're talking about those today. The Jedi and the Tragedy is what they're called. Brad, what did you think about the Jedi, chapter 13? This is where Ahsoka comes into the picture.
I thought this was a very good episode. They stepped the game up a lot on this one. I hope this is a testament to what we're doing for the rest of the season, like actually having a story and getting into something that matters. Up thumbs on here. Obviously, we're Ahsoka. Action again. Every episode's had action. I have no complaints with the action in this season. It probably has more action than last season. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Really cool to see him get another ally, and a powerful ally at that, and to get him interwoven into the Jedi story is also very, very exciting.
Yeah, just seeing Ahsoka in this episode and the Jedi action that we've been missing in a Star Wars show was just really cool, man. I mean, the opening scene from the beginning of her in the darkness, covered in trees,
cool.
and turning on her lightsabers, killing enemies, turning them off, and just being stealthy about it. It was just so cool. We got Baby Yoda's backstory in this episode. It was cool seeing General Thrawn named. I've heard a little bit about him. I'm assuming that they're either going to do a bigger story arc with this show, or they're going to have a Ahsoka spin-off show. We'll see. And then the gunslinger duel at the end with the Terminator actor.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that was really cool. Couldn't trust him from the beginning, but it goes back to the roots of this show being a Western, and I just had so much fun with it. I don't really have any down thumbs, man. What about you?
No, I do not have any down thumbs. Thank you for asking, though. I really appreciate you asking me that yesterday. Yes, this is the next day, and we're going to pretend like that didn't happen. There may or may not have been technical difficulties.
Brad.
There may not have been. What? Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm good.
Yeah, okay. Great episode. Let's move on to the next episode.
Yeah, man. So, chapter 14, this one is the tragedy, because it is tragic. Devastating would be a better word. This episode, I don't really have any down thumbs for it, just like the last one. This one is nonstop action. We get freaking Boba Fett in there, man. With a throwaway character from the first season, that actually does something for this episode. So she's cool. We see stormtroopers in action. Still can't hit anything though, but they can mount turrets, so we know that.
Oh,
you want to
before
take?
I forget, yeah, I'll jump right in there. A note on the action before I forget about it. The scene with the boulder was freaking nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought that when that boulder rolled down, they were gonna finally clip her, and no, they still couldn't, and they were just. That's got to be the most action I've ever seen in Star Wars. The most brutality, especially the Boba Fett stuff. Just the most brutality, except for maybe the Darth Vader at the end of Rogue One, which barely counts as, in my opinion, as the.
There was a lot of helmet smashing in this one.
There was much. They were like porcelain dolls. I mean, it was just.
Really were.
It was great. It was so awesome. My notes. I mean, there's nothing bad in here. There was great interaction with Grogu and Mando. Excuse me, on the ship again with the little what is it called, shifter ball thing, which gets a nice tie-in later, which I'll let you grieve over later. The force field thing with Baby Yoda. Sorry, Grogu. It was awesome. It was nice to finally see him like level up, which I definitely think he leveled up in that episode for sure. Like in my notes here, I have Boba beast mode, fighting guys with guns close range that refuse to shoot back. I mean, these guys are like right in front of him, and they all have guns. I thought they all had guns, and they just like, nah, we'll just take one to the face. And all the faces had something taken to them. I think it's pretty clear.
Yes.
Man, what the heck? And then I have the word and that is whenever Boba shoots down the transport or whatever that was, and it smashed in the other one. That was so awesome. I saw it coming that when Mando landed the ship for that time, I had a funny feeling that was the last time we were going to see that ship in action. And indeed, and that's what I thought when it happened. I was like, oh my gosh, the tragedy has occurred. That's what the episode is named after. But then, take it away, Sean.
They just had to go for the heart, Brad. They just reached in and just ripped it right out. Call it mod you from Indiana Jones.
Oh, good. Nice.
But, yeah, man. You know, I mean, the Mandalorian tried like 3 times to get through the force field, but then he just was like, all right, I got to fight these guys. And these dark troopers, droids or whatever they're called, they just go and swoop him, and you just see his terrorized face just being taken away. And
I do appreciate that. I was like, oh, this is going to be the time that Grogu pummels. And it happens like almost every episode. Like, this is the time that Grogu's gonna pummel, and then he doesn't pummel.
Well, and then they just had to hit it one last time with just a final punch to the heart. You know, when he's looking through the wreckage, I'm like, gosh dang it, he's gonna find the shifter knob. And sure enough, he finds it. But that just gives me hope that he'll give it back to him in an equally epic fashion. But this time,
I was also thinking, gosh darn it, when that happened. Mm-hmm. Literally exactly. I was like, gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I was like, golly darn.
Yeah. Jeebers, mister.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Jeebers.
We see Giancarlo Esposito one last time.
Ooh. Fans? I didn't know you were fluent. When did you become fluent?
Yeah, I mean, I took a couple Spanish classes growing up.
Nice.
What do you think about that?
I put in my notes that the chicken man will die brutally. And I believe he will get a spear through the heart, or be choked with a shifter ball. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Before you give your final thumbs, and I give my final thumbs, I have a very direct question. Was that the best episode so far?
We've had some very good ones this season, but I think as my emotions are heightened at this moment, I'm gonna say yes. What about you?
I am gonna be forced, no pun intended, to concur. It was freaking amazing. There was not a second wasted in this episode.
Well, cool, man. Well, you want to do it? You want to give our final thumb rating?
I was born for this moment.
For these 2 episodes combined, the tragedy and the Jedi, I'm going to go 9.5. I don't want to go too high, you know. Okay. I'm a little reserved, but I mean, these are great. These are like top tier Mandalorian right here.
Do you want to know what I think?
Brad, what do you think?
I think I agree with you 100%. I think we had a 9 and a 10. It's been a long time since we gave anything a 10. So you got a 9 and a 10 between the two. It gives us a 9.5. And if you average 9.5 from you, with 9.5 from... Hold on.
9.5, 9.5.
Okay.
Yep.
And then divide by... What do I divide by?
Itself.
Wait, what?
What?
It gives you a 9.5.
Oh, dang, man.
Look at that. That's a very high rating.
Usually you go lower than I do. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I always say, When they go high, I go low. In the words of the immortal Hillary Clinton. Where are you at? Up there.
All right. Well, before we get demonetized, oh wait, we don't make any money.
Oop.
I'm just gonna
Money.
I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us down in the comments what you thought about The Mandalorian chapters 13 and 14. Did you love it? If you did, and if you like this video, then smash that like button like Brad always says. Subscribe if you want, but we'll see you next time, only from a distance.
Please don't tell the kids that I have herpes.